What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's Daniel, and welcome back to our video. Today, I'm doing race picks for the 2023 Pennzoil 400. Let's go ahead and just jump straight into it. This week in the NASCAR Cup Series, headed to Las Vegas Motor Speedway for the first mile-and-a-half race of the 2023 season. The last time we raced here at Las Vegas Motor Speedway, it would be won by Joe Logano after he passed Ross Chastain with 3 laps to go in this race. Chastain trying to close back in, but Joe Logano was able to hold on and win. He'll be looking to go back-to-back at Las Vegas and get his first win of 2023. So anyways, let's go ahead and jump into picks. Before we go ahead and jump into picks, let's take a look at the weather for this weekend. So weather for this weekend is looking way more promising than the Auto Club weekend. It's going to be 64 degrees high with 41 degrees low with right now 0% chance of rain with cloudy skies. So if you're going out to Las Vegas this weekend, bring a jacket out to the racetrack where the weather is looking pretty solid for this weekend at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. So anyway, let's go ahead and jump into picks for this weekend. For those who are new to the channel, here's how picks work. I do 2 stock picks, 2 drivers I expect to struggle, who have been on a little bit of a downward trend. $200 picks, 2 drivers who are in a little bit underfunded equipment who need a shot in the arm or have been really good at underfunded equipment. And my winner's pick, the driver I think is going to win the race. And then I got the ones to watch, and there's 5 drivers in to watch out for besides the guy who I'm picking to win. So now, let's jump into picks. Who are my suck picks for this weekend at Las Vegas Motor Speedway? My first suck pick for this weekend is a driver who had a really bad weekend at Auto Club Speedway and historically at this track has not been very good. He was unfortunately involved in the tussle with a certain incident we'll get into in just a second. I'm talking about Christopher Bell. Christopher Bell has not really had a great start to 2023. Granted, he did finish, I believe, in the top 5 in the Daytona 500, but Christopher Bell has not had a really good start to 2023 and is really needing a shot in the arm. Unfortunately, though, I don't think the shot in the arm is going to come this weekend. I think as the year progresses, Christopher Bell is going to get much faster and be more competitive. I just don't think this time around Christopher Bell is going to have a good weekend. I think Christopher Bell finishes outside the top 25 this weekend at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. The second driver I'm saying that will suck this weekend at Las Vegas Motor Speedway is a driver who's kind of historically struggled at this track, Aric Almirola. Aric Almirola has not had a good start 2023. He has finished outside the top 20 in both races and actually has crashed out in both races so far in 2023. I don't think he crashes out this time around, but I just don't think he'll have any pace or speed. Suros Racing completely struggled Auto Club on speed. He was not really near the top 15. He was running near the top 20 or outside the top 20 before he got involved in the wreck at Auto Club on the restart. I think Aric Almirola struggles, and I think he finishes near the back this weekend at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. And now we're going to jump on to underdog picks for this weekend at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. Who are my underdog picks? My first underdog pick for this weekend is a driver who really needs a shot in the arm after unfortunately having an engine failure near the end of the race at Auto Club Speedway. I'm talking about Bubba Wallace. Bubba Wallace really needs a shot in the arm. I think we all know what happened last time where Bubba Wallace got into Kyle Larson. He got a suspension the next week at Homestead. He nearly got into a fight with Kyle Larson, pushed and shoved him. I think he comes back to Las Vegas Motor Speedway and has a very solid run and keeps his nose clean. Bubba Wallace, like I said, needs a shot in the arm. It's been a struggling start to 2023. He unfortunately got involved in the last big one at Daytona and also unfortunately had, like I said, engine failures. So he really needs a big run. I think he will contend for a top 10 run, and I think he'll have some good pace and good speed this weekend in Las Vegas. I think he has a very solid run. My second underdog pick for this weekend is a driver who's actually had a really good start to the year considering how he started last year, and that is Brad Keselowski. Now, Brad Keselowski, I believe, finished outside the top 10 at Daytona, but he was really fast in Daytona 500. And at Auto Club, yes, he spun out, but he recovered to finish in 7th place. I think RFK Racing has something cooking up behind the scenes, and they're really starting to show their great pace and their great speed, especially after the first couple weeks. I think Brad Keselowski is going to contend for top 10 this weekend. I think RFK is much faster this time around. I know they had a bad clash, but I think they're really going to be fast this weekend, and I think Brad Keselowski is going to have a strong run this weekend at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. He's my other underdog pick. And now we're going to jump on to the winner's pick for this weekend at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. Who am I picking to win? My winner's pick for this weekend only has one win here at Las Vegas Motor Speedway, and it was back in 2009. Now, the reason I'm picking this guy is because this guy's had a really strong start to 2023. I'm talking about Kyle Busch. I'm going with Kyle Busch to get his second win in a row, and here is why. I think Kyle Busch is going to get the first sweep for a race since 2017 because Kyle Busch has just had a really great start to the 2023 season. He could have won the Busch Light Clash, finished third there. Could have won the 500 and basically was in the lead at the 500-mile mark of the race before a caution came out 3 laps to go. And then he won this past weekend at Auto Club. I think Kyle Busch has a lot of momentum right now going for him. I think he's going to win a lot of races this year, and I think Kyle Busch will get his second win of the 2023 season by picking up the victory this weekend in the Pennzoil 400. He's my pick to win this weekend at Las Vegas. So now we're going to jump on the ones you need to watch out for this weekend at Las Vegas. Who are the drivers you need to keep your eyes out on? The first driver I think you need to watch out for this weekend is a driver who's won here once in his career back in 2021, his first sim with Hendrick Motorsports, Kyle Larson. Kyle Larson has historically been really great at this track. The last spring race he ran here, he actually ended up finishing second, nearly got beat, but he almost had a chance to win the spring race to get his second straight victory. I think Kyle Larson is going to have a strong run top 5 and run top 10 all day long, lead quite a few laps, have a much better run the first couple runs. He really needs a shot in the arm as well, and I think he will have a good run this weekend at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. The second driver you need to watch out for is a driver who had the best car through the first 2/3 of the race at Auto Club Speedway, Ross Chastain. Ross Chastain not only had a great run at Auto Club, but the last 2 races we've had at Las Vegas Motor Speedway, he has had arguably the fastest car in both races and has led the most laps in both of the last 2 Vegas races. I almost picked Ross Chastain coming in this weekend because of how good he was at Las Vegas and how fast he was at Auto Club. I think he'll contend for a top 5, lead a lot of laps once again, and will contend for the win this weekend at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. The third driver you need to watch out for is a driver in the 9 car for Hendrick Motorsports, Chase Elliott. Now, Chase Elliott has never won at Las Vegas Motor Speedway, but I think he's got a chance to change that this weekend. He's coming off a runner-up finish at Auto Club Speedway, where a lot of Hendrick cars struggled near the end of the race. I think Chase Elliott is going to be very, very fast. I think Hendrick Motorsports is going to give him really, really good equipment, a fast piece overall, and I expect that you're going to see a strong run from Chase Elliott this weekend, where I think he's going to contend for a win. I think he's going to lead some laps and be up front and up there contending for the victory with guys like Kyle Busch, Kyle Larson, and Ross Chastain. The fourth driver we need to watch out for is Ryan Blaney. Ryan Blaney has been historically really great at Las Vegas, so really, really fast at Las Vegas, but has had the finishes to show for it. The last time we were here, he had arguably one of the fastest cars in the race, but unfortunately crashed out and got a ton of damage, and unfortunately didn't get a chance to go for the championship because of this race, and also Homestead the next week. I think that Team Penske is going to give him a very, very fast car this time around to try to help Ryan Blaney out quite a bit. I think Ryan Blaney has a very good run this weekend with Penske, a rebound weekend after a really bad run at Auto Club, and I think he'll be a contender this weekend at Las Vegas. And the final driver you need to watch out for is a driver who's won here, I believe, 3 times in his NASCAR Cup Series career, and that is Joey Logano. Joey Logano has been historically really, really great at Las Vegas Motor Speedway throughout his career, and Team Penske always brings really, really fast equipment. And I expect it to be the same. He was really strong Auto Club till near the end of the race, and he's got a really nice looking Pennzoil car this weekend as well. And it would be really cool if that car ended up going to victory lane and getting his first win. Logano looks to win his first race in 2023 to get the year off on a much better note, and will be looking to go back-to-back in championships. Logano looks to win this weekend at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. So now those are the race picks for this weekend at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. Just a reminder, my suck picks are Cristobal, Eric Almirola. My underdog picks, Bubba Wallace, Brad Keselowski. My winner's pick is Kyle Busch. And the ones to watch are Kyle Larson, Ross Chastain, Chase Elliott, Ryan Blaney, and Joey Logano. So, that is going to be it for the race picks video from Las Vegas Motor Speedway for the Cup Series. I want to thank you guys for watching. Please like, subscribe to the channel, notifications on to be notified when a video does go live on my channel. Follow me on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram, and support me on Patreon as well. Links are down below that, and comment below your thoughts below and your race picks below for this weekend at Las Vegas. Let me know your suck picks, let me know your underdog picks, and let me know who you think is going to win this weekend at Las Vegas. Let me know in the comments below, and let me know the drivers you're keeping your eyes out on for this weekend at Las Vegas. Let me know that in the comments below. Tomorrow on my channel, actually later today on the channel, we are going to have a paint scheme video looking at all the paint schemes that have come out for this weekend. Then tomorrow on the channel, we're going to have a NASCAR news video discussing all the NASCAR news over the last couple days. And then also we are going to have the Truck Series race review after that race concludes. Then Saturday, you're going to have the NASCAR Xfinity Series race review and also the starting lineup for the Pennzoil 400. And then Sunday, you'll have the Cup Series race review from Las Vegas Motor Speedway. So anyway, like I said, I want to thank you guys for watching today's episode. And I'll see you guys next time for some more great, awesome NASCAR content and other motorsports content on the channel like this. Take care, everybody.